This is a submission to Management Information Systems Unit 3 discussion, where we are supposed to discuss a data breach that happened within the past year and that made it into the news. The company that I am working with, or I have decided to talk about, is Experian South Africa. Experian South Africa is a credit reporting agency that had a data breach late May 2020, and they only realized it in July 2020, and they reported it to the public in August 2020. But in September 1st, that's yesterday, that's when they realized that the data is available, has been made public on the internet, and they acknowledged it, and it has been published today on the 2nd of September by Business Insider. Now, what happened with Experian was that someone presented themselves to the company who claimed to be their client and requested for some information, and they provided this information thinking that this is one of their clients, and it turned out that this person was a fraudster. To me, this is a classic social engineering breach. The number of people that were affected by this breach were 24 million South Africans. So 24 million people plus 800,000 businesses were affected by this data breach. The affected parties obviously are the people in South Africa. There's 24 million people in South Africa. The banks are also heavily affected because these are their clients, so they have to make sure that they protect the interests of their clients. And obviously, Experian itself is an affected party because it was the custodian for this data that they made public to this fraudster. Now, talking about how the company addressed this situation, first of all, what they did was to, when they came out, that is in August, was to assure the members of the public that they were doing everything they could to address the situation. And they also assured people that the information that went out there was normal information that they normally would give out, that it was public information that was available for everybody, that it wasn't a very big deal for this information to go out. However, they reported to banks and to all interested parties, and they warned people that in case they receive unsolicited phone calls for people asking them for information, they should not provide this information. But what they also did was that they went to court and got a court order to confiscate and destroy the hardware that was keeping this data from the fraudster. So this is how Experian South Africa handled the situation.